Have you ever looked up at the stars and felt a sense of wonder? Did you ever feel that there is a bigger plan, a secret order to everything? You were right. The universe is not a random place filled with accidents. It operates on powerful, invisible laws, just like the law of gravity that keeps your feet on the ground. These laws are always working, whether you are aware of them or not. They are the silent rules that shape our lives, our experiences, and our reality. They guide the planets in their orbits, the seasons in their cycle, and the very thoughts that you think. Understanding these laws is the first step to creating the life you truly desire. These universal laws are the secret behind why things happen the way they do. They are not punishments or rewards from an angry force in the sky. Instead, they are neutral principles, like the rules of a grand and beautiful game. When you learn the rules, you can play the game of life with joy, grace, and success. You can move from being a passenger, tossed around by the waves of circumstance, to becoming the captain of your own ship, steering it confidently toward your dreams. The universe wants you to succeed. It wants you to be happy. It has given you these laws as a gift, a roadmap to help you find your way. Think of it like learning to cook. At first, you might just throw ingredients together and hope for the best. Sometimes it works and sometimes it is a disaster, but then you discover a recipe book. The recipes are the laws of cooking. They tell you exactly what to do to create a delicious meal every single time. The laws of the universe are your recipe book for a magnificent life. They show you how to combine your thoughts, feelings, and actions to create outcomes that fill you with joy and gratitude. All you have to do is open the book and start reading. This journey is your invitation to learn these incredible secrets. So let go of any idea that life is hard or unfair. Release the belief that you are simply a victim of things that happen to you. You are far more powerful than you have ever been told. You are a creator, and the universe is your canvas. The laws we are about to explore are your tools. They are the law of correspondence, the law of harmony, and the law of nature. Together, they will unlock a new understanding of your world and your place within it. They will show you how to work with the universe, not against it, to manifest a life filled with love, health, and abundance. Are you ready to learn the secret? The first secret we will unlock is the incredible law of correspondence. This law holds a simple but profound truth. Your outer world is a mirror of your inner world. What you hold in your mind and in your heart is what you will see and experience in your life. The ancient wisdom says, as above, so below, as within, so without. This means that the patterns of the universe are repeated on every level. The thoughts you think create a vibration, and the universe simply corresponds to that vibration by giving you more of the same. If your inner world is filled with fear and worry, your outer world will reflect that back to you with challenges and problems. Think about a person who is always complaining that nothing ever goes right for them. They focus on lack, on problems, and on what is wrong with the world. By the law of correspondence, the universe must match that frequency. It brings them more situations to complain about, more things to go wrong, and more evidence to prove their belief that life is difficult. They are creating their own reality with their thoughts, but they do not realize it. They believe they are just observing what is happening, but they are actually the cause. Their inner state of negativity is being perfectly mirrored in their outer circumstances. This is the law in action, always and without fail. Now imagine a different person. This person chooses to focus on gratitude and joy. They wake up and think about the good things in their life, even if they are small. They focus on solutions instead of problems. They hold feelings of love and appreciation in their heart. What does the universe do? It corresponds. It brings them more things to be grateful for, more joyful experiences, and more opportunities that align with their positive inner state. Their outer world becomes a beautiful reflection of their inner world. This is not luck or magic. It is the perfect and precise operation of the law of correspondence. You get what you think about, whether you want it or not. So, how can you use this powerful law? Start by paying attention to your thoughts and feelings. Become an observer of your inner world. When you catch yourself thinking a negative thought, gently change it to a positive one. Instead of thinking, I can't afford that, think, I am attracting abundance, and that can be mine. Instead of feeling worried, choose to feel grateful for what you already have. Your life is a canvas, and your thoughts are the paint. The law of correspondence ensures that whatever you paint on the inside will appear on the outside. Start painting a masterpiece. Have you ever tried to push open a door that was clearly marked pull? You push and push with all your might, getting more and more frustrated. You blame the door, you blame the building, you feel angry and defeated. But the door was never the problem. The problem was that you were fighting against its nature. Life is often like this. The law of correspondence shows us that certain experiences and challenges are drawn to us for a reason. They are there to teach us something, to help us grow. When we fight against these experiences, we are like the person pushing on the pull door. We create our own struggle and suffering. Resistance is the source of so much pain. When something happens that we do not like, our first instinct is often to resist it. We say, "This shouldn't be happening," or "Why me?" This resistance creates a powerful negative energy. It is like trying to swim against a strong current. It is exhausting and gets you nowhere. The universe is trying to guide you in a certain direction for your own good, but you are fighting it every step of the way. When you resist, you are telling the universe that you do not trust its wisdom. You are holding on tightly to how you think things should be, instead of accepting what is. The secret to finding peace is to let go of resistance. This does not mean giving up or being passive. It means acceptance. Acceptance is a powerful and courageous act. It is looking at a situation, even a difficult one, and saying, "I accept that this is happening right now." In that moment of acceptance, the struggle stops. The negative energy dissolves. You stop swimming against the current and allow it to carry you. It is only from this place of peace that you can see clearly. You can then ask, "What is this situation here to teach me? What good can I find in this? How can I grow from this?" Think of a mighty oak tree in a storm. It does not fight the wind, it bends with it. Its flexibility is its strength. By yielding, it survives. You can be like that oak tree. When the storms of life come, you can choose to accept them and be flexible. Surrender your need to control everything. Trust that the universe has a plan for you, and that plan is always for your highest good. When you stop resisting, you stop suffering. You open yourself up to the lessons, the blessings, and the peace that were waiting for you all along. You discover that the pull door opens with the lightest touch once you stop pushing. The universe is a grand classroom, and every single person you meet is both a teacher and a student. This is a beautiful expression of the law of correspondence. The people who come into your life are mirrors, reflecting back to you parts of yourself that you need to see. The person who annoys you is teaching you patience. The person who hurts you is teaching you forgiveness and how to set boundaries. The person who loves you is teaching you how to receive love and see your own worth. Everyone, without exception, has a lesson for you, and you have a lesson for them. You are constantly in a divine exchange of wisdom. When you see life this way, everything changes. You are no longer a victim of other people's actions. Instead, you become a curious student. When you face a difficult interaction, you can ask yourself, "What is the lesson here for me? What is this person showing me about myself?" Perhaps their anger is reflecting your own unexpressed anger. Perhaps their criticism is touching on an insecurity you hold about yourself. The universe uses other people to shine a light on the parts of your inner world that need healing and attention. They are messengers delivering exactly the curriculum you need for your soul's growth. At the same time, you are a teacher for everyone you meet. Your kindness can teach someone that the world is a safe place. Your courage can inspire someone to take a risk. Your forgiveness can teach someone the power of letting go. You do not even have to try. You teach simply by being who you are. Your energy, your words, and your actions are constantly sending lessons out into the universe. This is a great responsibility, but also a wonderful opportunity. You can choose to be a teacher of love, joy, and encouragement. You can make a positive impact on every person you encounter just by living from a place of awareness and kindness. So the next time you meet someone, remember this secret. See them not just as a friend, a stranger, or a colleague, but as a sacred teacher. And see yourself as one too. Be grateful for the difficult people, for they are often your greatest teachers, bringing you the most important lessons. Be grateful for the loving people, for they show you what is possible. In this grand classroom of life, every interaction is a chance to learn and to grow. Embrace your role as a lifelong student and a compassionate teacher. This is how you evolve, and this is how you help the entire universe evolve with you. Now we come to another beautiful secret, the law of harmony. This law states that everything in the universe is connected and seeks balance. Harmony is the flow of life. Think about a beautiful piece of music. All the different notes and instruments work together to create a wonderful sound. If one instrument is too loud or out of tune, the harmony is broken. Your life is like that piece of music. When your thoughts, feelings, and actions are in alignment with each other and with the flow of the universe, your life is harmonious. You feel a sense of ease, joy, and everything seems to work out perfectly. Harmony is all around us in nature. The bees pollinate the flowers, and the flowers provide nectar for the bees. The sun provides energy for the plants, and the plants provide oxygen for us to breathe. Everything works together in a perfect, cooperative dance. The law of harmony reminds us that we are part of this dance. We are not separate from nature, from other people, or from the universe itself. When we act in ways that create discord, through anger, judgment, or selfishness, we are like that out-of-tune instrument. We disrupt the flow and create problems not just for ourselves, but for the whole system. Living in harmony means seeking cooperation instead of competition. It means looking for win-win solutions in our relationships and interactions. It is about treating others with the same respect and kindness that you wish to receive. When you live in harmony, you are sending out a vibration of peace and goodwill. The law of attraction, which is a part of this larger law, must then bring you back experiences and people who are also in harmony. You attract peaceful relationships, helpful people, and opportunities that flow to you with ease. You are in tune with the universe, and the universe responds with its beautiful symphony. So how can you bring more harmony into your life? Start by looking for areas of discord. Is there a relationship that feels strained? Is there a part of your life that feels like a constant struggle? These are signs that you are out of harmony. The solution is to bring in the opposite energy. Bring understanding instead of judgment, bring flexibility instead of rigidity, bring love instead of fear. Seek to understand the other person's point of view. Let go of the need to be right. When you consciously choose to create harmony in your inner and outer world, you align yourself with one of the most powerful and supportive forces in the universe. The law of harmony is not just an abstract idea, it is a practical guide for daily living. You know, a lack of harmony is the root cause of most of our problems. When we feel stressed, it's usually because our life is out of balance. Maybe we're working too much and not resting enough. This creates disharmony in our body, leading to illness and exhaustion. And when our relationships are filled with arguments, it's because there is a lack of harmony. There's a breakdown in respect, understanding, and communication. The universe is sending us a clear signal. Something is out of tune and needs to be corrected. Let's look at a story. There was a man named Tom who wanted a promotion at his job. He thought the way to get it was to work harder than everyone else. He competed with his colleagues, worked late every night, and sacrificed his family time. In doing so, he created immense disharmony. His health suffered, his family felt neglected, and his colleagues saw him as aggressive and selfish. He was completely out of tune with the law of harmony. As a result, he did not get the promotion. The stress and negativity he created actually pushed his goal further away. He was fighting the universe and he was losing. Now consider his colleague, Sarah. Sarah also wanted the promotion, but she approached it with harmony. She worked diligently, but she also respected her need for rest and time with her family. She cooperated with her colleagues, shared ideas, and celebrated their successes. She created a harmonious environment around her. She was flexible, respectful, and understanding. As a result, her work was creative and effective. Her team loved working with her. She was in the flow. When the time came, she was the natural choice for the promotion. She achieved her goal not by struggling, but by aligning with the law of harmony. This is the secret in action. To bring your life into balance, you must consciously practice harmony. This means listening more than you speak. It means seeking to understand before seeking to be understood. It means being flexible when things do not go your way. It means treating your body, your mind, your relationships, and your environment with respect. When you make harmony your goal, satisfaction and success become the natural result. You stop chasing things and instead allow them to flow to you. You become a powerful creator of peace, and your life reflects that beautiful energy back to you. The universe has a rhythm, a pulse, and you can see it perfectly in the law of nature. This law governs all living things. It is the cycle of birth, growth, fullness, decay, and death. You see it in the seasons, the new life of spring, the vibrant growth of summer, the harvest of autumn, and the quiet rest of winter. You see it in the life of a flower, which buds, blooms, and eventually fades, its seeds falling to the earth to begin the cycle again. This law teaches us that life is a process of constant change and that every part of the cycle is necessary and beautiful. We humans are also a part of this law. We have our own seasons of life. We are born, we grow through childhood, we mature in adulthood, and we age into wisdom. Many people fear the later parts of this cycle. They fear getting older, and they fear death. But this is like a tree fearing autumn or winter. It is a resistance to the natural flow of life, and this resistance causes suffering. The law of nature teaches us to embrace every season of our lives. Each one has its own unique gifts, lessons, and beauty. There is wisdom in the letting go of autumn and deep peace in the rest of winter. Nature also has its own incredible intelligence and order. A tree does not struggle to grow. It simply follows the laws of its own nature. It reaches for the sun, its roots seek water, and it grows into its perfect form. A bird does not need a map to migrate. It follows an inner wisdom, an instinct that guides it perfectly. The law of nature reminds us that we also have this inner wisdom. We have natural instincts and rhythms. When we listen to them, when we eat when we are hungry, sleep when we are tired, and follow our intuition, we are aligning ourselves with this powerful, life-giving law. When we ignore the law of nature, we create problems. We eat processed foods that our bodies do not recognize. We stay up late staring at screens, and we ignore the signals our bodies send us. This leads to illness and a feeling of being disconnected. To find health and vitality, we must return to nature. Spend time outdoors. Eat real, wholesome foods. Honor your body's need for rest and movement. By aligning with the natural rhythms of life, you tap into a source of incredible energy and wisdom. You accept the beautiful, ever-changing dance of existence and find peace in every step. The law of nature has given every living creature a powerful tool for survival and well-being: instinct. For animals, this is their primary guide. A deer instantly knows when to flee from danger, and a bear knows when it is time to hibernate. We humans also have this gift. We call it our gut feeling, our intuition, or our inner voice. It is a deep, primal knowing that comes from a place beyond our logical mind. This instinct is our direct connection to the wisdom of the universe. It is designed to keep us safe, healthy, and on our right path. Learning to trust this instinct is essential for a harmonious life. However, we humans have another powerful gift: the power of reason. Our ability to think, to analyze, to plan, and to choose sets us apart. This is the tool for our personal growth. While instinct is about survival and following our nature, reason allows us to consciously create our lives. We can use our minds to set goals, to learn new things, and to change our beliefs. We can use reason to understand the universal laws and apply them intentionally. The secret to a truly fulfilled life lies in the beautiful balance between trusting our instinct and using our reason wisely. We need both to navigate the world successfully. The problem arises when we let one overpower the other. Some people live entirely in their heads. They overthink everything, analyze every feeling, and doubt their intuition. They are disconnected from their body's wisdom and often make choices that look good on paper but feel wrong in their heart. This leads to a life that lacks passion and joy. On the other hand, some people act only on impulse and instinct without any thought or reason. This can lead to reckless decisions and a lack of conscious direction in their life. The goal is to create a partnership between your heart and your head. The path to personal growth requires you to use both. First, get quiet and listen to your intuition. What does your gut feeling tell you about a situation or a person? Honor that feeling. It is your natural guidance system. Then, use your reason to make a plan. How can you act on this intuitive guidance in a smart and effective way? Use your mind to support the wisdom of your heart. When your instinct and your reason are working together in harmony, you become unstoppable. You make choices that are both wise and soul-aligned. You are guided by nature and powered by conscious creation. We have explored the great laws of the universe. Now we come to a final, life-changing secret: understanding the difference between what your ego wants and what your soul truly needs. This is the key that unlocks lasting happiness. The ego is the part of you that is focused on the outer world. It wants more money, a bigger house, more followers, and more praise. These wants come from a feeling of lack. The ego believes that if it just gets that one more thing, it will finally be happy and secure. But it is a trap, because the ego is never satisfied. Its wants are endless. The soul, your true self, operates from a place of wisdom and love. It knows what you truly need for your growth and fulfillment. These needs are often much simpler than the ego's wants. You need love, you need connection, you need purpose, you need peace, and you need to express your unique gifts. The universe, operating through the law of correspondence, is always working to give you what you need, not necessarily what you want. The challenges you face are often the universe's way of giving you a lesson you need in order to grow. The things that are taken away are often clearing space for something you need more. The secret to happiness is to shift your focus from wanting to needing. This shift begins with gratitude. Instead of focusing on what you want and do not have, focus on what you already have. Be grateful for the air you breathe, the food you eat, the people in your life, and the lessons you are learning. Gratitude changes your vibration from lack to abundance. It tells the universe, "Thank you, I have enough. I am blessed." When you are in a state of gratitude, you align yourself with the things you truly need, and the universe joyfully sends you more of them. You find that what you have is exactly what you need. So let go of the desperate striving for what your ego wants. Trust that the universe knows what you need far better than your ego does. Accept your life circumstances right now, knowing they are here for your benefit. Learn the lessons they contain. Express gratitude for everything, both the good and the challenging. When you do this, you will find a deep and lasting happiness that no amount of money or possessions can buy. You will discover that the universe has been supporting you all along, lovingly providing you with everything you truly need to live a joyful, purposeful, and abundant life. This is the ultimate secret.